Hi, it's Cara and today is Top 5 Wednesday. So today we're talking about our favourite male-male couples. I had a bit of trouble with this only because I didn't want to read about any of my romance novels, which will become clear later in the month. There is a topic later this month talking about romance books, and I really only read queer romance. So unless it's like young adult contemporary, but of the actual romance genre, I only really read queer romance, and I didn't want to include those too many times this month. So I decided to avoid that shelf and only talk about queer couples in other books, which means I had to kind of, there's not that much around. I have a lot more on my TBR than I do of things I've read, but I do have a selection here to show you today. I'm also going to do these in no particular order, so let's get started. So first off, a pair of side characters who I absolutely adore, and their romance is a little heartbreaking and tragic, as tends to be most queer romances in, most queer relationships in fantasy and like this kind of thing. This is The Diviners, and I'm talking about Henry and Louis, and they make me sad, kind of tragic. I'm annoyed that it's tragic, but I love them anyway. Like, be still my beating heart. Henry's a sweetheart, and his little thing with Louis is just like, yes. The next one I'm a bit sad about because this isn't strictly canon, but I love them anyway, and I just wish they could sort their shit out, and that is Radu and Mehmed. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. From And I Darken by Kirsten White. Oh, poor Radu, poor sweet little Radu, I love him. He's my precious, and sometimes I think he's an idiot, but also he's precious, and he's, I want to say like flirtationship with Mehmed. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. I just want them to be happy, and I just, I can't cope. Okay, I think that's the end of the sad ones. I think. Yeah, that's the end of the sad ones. The disastrous ones. So, Radu and Mehmed. I hate that I can't pronounce that. I hate that I don't know how to pronounce that. And that's a problem. I should learn that. At number 3, we have a couple that I'm sure is coming up on a lot of people's lists this week. And that is Monty and Percy from The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I love that although their society and everything doesn't give them, like, I guess, a true modern happy ending, they still manage to work their shit out, and it's so good. I love them together. I love that they're going to make it work for them. They're both willing to put in the long haul, and I love it. I love it. They're so good. Again, my children. But that's true of a lot of our characters. So, this is a great story with, queer romance at its center for a, YA adventure story, and it's so good. It's so good. Coming in at number 2, we have Alucard and Raya from the Darker Shade of Magic series. Really, they're in the second and third one, but I'm holding up the first one because that just makes sense to me. These two are absolutely charming. I guess they're technically side characters, but they're kind of main characters. I love that their romance is so explicit, but is not overly dramatic. It's a little bit dramatic, I guess, in that, Alucard's run away and left Raya behind, but that's all past drama, and when they fall back together, their drama is way less intense. I don't like overly dramatic drama in my relationships and my couples. I just want them to be happy, and I love them. I want to keep them forever, keep them safe, never let them go. Raya and Alucard all the way. They're mine. Keep them precious. And finally, coming in at number 1 is an old staple favourite, and that is Magnus and Alec from The Mortal Instruments. Again, I'm holding up the first one. even though personally I think their like biggest book of growth is Lost Souls. But you know, I love them. I love that even though they're happening in the background, I still feel for them so much, and their character development is so intense and insane. And I just, they're the sweetest. They care about each other so much, and I just love them when they're happy, and I cry when they're sad. And especially the TV show, I wouldn't keep watching the TV show if it weren't for Magnus and Alec. So that says a lot, because I care about basically none of the other romances in this series. Like, they're fine. I just don't care that much. But Magnus and Alec, yes. So those are my top 5 male-male romances, couples, in non-romance books for my own specific spin on things. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what your favourite couples are, or link me to your top 5 Wednesday video. And I will see you next week with another one. Thanks, bye!